Hello everyone, welcome to the second vlog of this channel in my Bricklink store. So first off, I've got a couple orders to pack. I've got about 9 orders in the last like 4 days, and they've been like coming in. It'll be like 3 here, nothing for like 24 hours, 3 here, and they're really spread out. So kind of annoying, I guess. Annoying in fact I haven't been getting very many sales. To some people that might be a lot. To me, it's pretty slow and a pretty boring week. Be grateful for what you have. So I will get those packed and get those shipped out tomorrow morning. It's about 6 p.m. right now. Starting the week off with, or starting this vlog off with 17,986 lots, 105,294 pieces. I did hit over 18,000, but I've sold a bunch since I haven't listed anything in 8 days. I am going to get back to sorting bulk and picking orders, and that's pretty much what this vlog is going to be until I get this 230 pounds of Lego sorted. So far, I've got 2 tubs emptied, and I have this one almost empty. So my goal is to try to finish this one up today, this evening, and maybe start working on some of the other ones. I kind of dug off the top of all 3 of these and then emptied that one, which is the lowest, into the other 2. I've been taking the bulk parts that I've sorted out into each category, and then I bag them up in a bag like this and put them back into the tubs that they were originally in. And then I'll go through and eventually list those categories. Over here, I've got a couple Bricklink orders packed already, or I've got them picked. We've got over here some. Let's see, we got some skeleton feet. In the last vlog, I got 5,000 of these. These are the first 8 I sold, so already making, not making profits, but paying it off. So that's nice. CMF torso, golden, pearl gold tooth, and axe. Got a dark gray hook in new condition. I think this is like $6, and some tan arms. So that was a pretty good order. I think it was like a $10 order. So thank you. Over here, this was a 2-cent piece, and this was the entire order. So that was a little bit annoying, but gotta pack every order. That's the part of the business. The buyer did pay a little bit of a higher fee since I don't want to lose money on orders like that. So I charge a little bit of a higher fee to like pay for the mail and stuff to make it worth it in bags. This one was a Ninjago torso and head for Kai. Both of those go to the same figure. This is becoming a pretty rare figure at this point, so I sold them pretty cheap, but nice to have it out. And this is a Nixo Knights torso. I don't know the name of the minifigure, but it was in new condition. I think it's about $2 or $3. In this order, we've got Rock Monster head, Kai hairpiece, motorcycle helmet. Just got shown all these orders off. Anakin head. Had a couple basic city torsos here. And Darth Maul torso. This one is used. This is actually one of the least valuable Darth Maul torsos, being like, I think it's under $2. Got a ski pole here, Technic. That's not a ski pole, it's a Technic baller piece. I don't know. These legs in new condition. I just know they're about $2. This head, that was about 70 or 80 cents from Ninjago. This is all in a Bricklink order I got from, it was about $2,000 Bricklink order I placed from England. They had a lot of like new minifigure parts and stuff, and I bought a bunch of those in bulk for really cheap, and it's nice to see orders coming in. Got this J torso. It was about $2 or $3. I already sold one. This is the second one I've sold. And Chin torso. I ordered one for my personal collection and 5 to resell, and I sold this one the other day, and I just sold 4 more this morning. So I'll get that order packed up. I think I packed these last night, and I'll get these ready to be shipped out. Along with this, along with all the parts of this order, I got a couple instruction manuals, Star Wars, and City. So this one is only book 2, and I believe this is book 2 only as well. And then the Star Wars one, as you can see, has both manuals, which is nice. So I think this is about like a $25 order. So thank you so much for that, and we'll get the rest packed up. I haven't packed an order on camera in a while, so I'm going to pack this $9.25 order on video best I can. Yes, my screen's cracked. It's all good though. So Jordan 90, 1, it's not 11, it's just 1 of those white tiles. So down here, good focus. Good. I still have 2 tiles left in that door. Hope I can get that empty soon. I really hate having doors that are almost empty. It's a waste of space. Up here we have 283, 83 down here, singular leg, jumping all the way to 983. Just kick over all the other orders. 983. I think I remember what it was. I wasn't really paying attention, so I think it was one of these. Yeah, it was. got the back printing, $9.99, and all three of those are $9.99. So 4 light nougat hands, 1 hip, 1 leg, hips, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1223, 1223, and 1224. 1223. Having all these pieces together is pretty confusing sometimes. There we go. 1238. Nice to sell. Got one of those heads, so it's nice whenever I sell one. 1238. I got these for I think I only paid 68 cents or something per head. I just sold for $4. So I call profits. 1416, 1417, 1418, 1418. Okay, I can remember that. 1416. 1 red arm. 1 red arm. 1 black, and 1 of the opposite side. Make sure that matches up. It does. I had one more order come in for $4.18, and this is a weird thing that happened. So see this in the red there. That means it's been retained in my stockroom for some reason. Like every part in the order that they bought, all the quantity I have except for this one here, which I still have another one. Why it did this, I don't know, but it randomly happens on a few orders. I know it happens when you have a certain setting turned on where it says retain inventory after sold out, but I don't have that turned on. I have that specifically turned off, and it only does this on like 1 out of every 50 orders. So I think it's just a glitch in the Bricklink system. It's been doing this for a couple years now, and nothing seems to change whenever I've messed with the settings, so I don't know. Here's how to fix it though. So go up here and go to buy availability, and this only works if you don't have rooms in your, or if you don't keep items in your stock room. You can just go over here. I mean, you don't even, just double check it first. I know this is 6 lots, which is the same amount as is in the order, and then apparently that ran out in a different order I sold. We'll actually look at this. Go down here. Okay, so this is June. I'll face down so I don't show their information. So the rest, that's, oh, okay. The reason this one just has an X is because I still had another one in stock when they bought this, so it didn't run it to 0 like it did when there was a glitch. So we can go back and clear stockroom. Make sure you do not click available or your entire inventory will be deleted. It's always safe to have a backup of your inventory, but so many issues can come from that if you accidentally select available. So make sure you select only stockroom. And then also delete items, update only items in selected categories. Do not update my whole store inventory. Regardless of availability status, and submit changes. And just like that, that problem's fixed. It's annoying, but you should only have to do this like at most once a month. So it's annoying, but not that big of a deal. This is why I haven't been spending any money lately. I've been saving up to place this large Bricklink order, and I did just buy a bunch of stuff like a couple weeks ago, and I haven't had that many orders. So I've been holding off on buying stuff until I have a comfortable amount of purchases. It's about $1,300 with tax, and then shipping is like an additional 30 to 50. I don't know how much they're going to invoice, but I've got a plan for like $1,350. Anyways, so this is a pretty large cart with approximately 1,258 items for $1,193, and it's, let's see how many watts, 181, and they have a limit of 200, so they're gonna love me packing this order, but I'm spending like 1,200 on inventory. I'm sure they can handle packing this order. Helge's Sets and Bricks, I think that's how you say that. They're in Norway, so they've got lots of good stuff, lots of great inventory in here, and unfortunately I've been sitting on this cart for so long, a lot of the items I originally came here for sold, so I need to stop building up carts this big and just buy it when I see a good deal. I just didn't want to spend like $25 on shipping for like $50 of parts. This definitely makes the shipping worth it when you've got this much. So yeah, I added like items that would be good to resell. This one, there aren't a whole ton left. There used to be like hundreds of these on Bricklink, and it's down to like, I don't know. Here, let me see. Down to 68, I think. So you can see 205 have sold, 117 for 75 cents. But I've got those in the cart. Yeah, so they're disappearing, and people would like buy a lot of the parts, and his parts are really cheap to build this guy. As you can see, there's a lot of stores that have quantities quite large. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna complete any, but I might set aside a few towards those to buy up the rest of the parts later on. Hairpiece, German Brick Circus bulk. I actually have a cart up here for them somewhere, right here. $617 cart. This is not a top priority, but this is an order I would like to place in the future. I could still like add some stuff to it, but if I go to place that order, I'll definitely add some of these hair pieces in. Let's see how many they force you to buy. Okay, buy them quantities of 50. That's not a big deal. I could complete some figures and then sell the rest of the parts. And then the headpiece, I think it's really cheap. Yeah. This store has so many, that M&M, Brick, GmbH, 44 cents a head. This store for 37 cents, or this US store for 28 cents. I feel like Bricks for Life. I feel like I had a cart with some of these heads already in it, but I guessing not. Anyways, don't want to get sidetracked there. I just thought that was kind of interesting. I don't have a whole ton, as I said, I don't have a whole ton to do in this video, so I'm just kind of, this is what I need to do. This is just me filling the time with random Lego knowledge. I was just trying to see if there's any other like interesting items and stuff in here. I tried to do like 5 of each to be kind to the seller, but some of them were like this one. They only had 6 left, so I added 6. That was me being really nice. Some of these I'm buying like 20. Let's see, 15, 15, 20. This one's like only 2. I only needed this for 1 pearl gold arm for a custom minifigure my friend is making, and I happen to not have a pearl gold torso or any minifigure with a pearl gold torso right now, so I had to add that, and I added another one to add to my store inventory, but they weren't like priced good enough to buy any more than that. And then like this one, they only have 2, so I'll buy both. So yeah, good stuff. I'll get around to placing this order probably in the next week or so. For now, I'm gonna get into sorting, and I'm gonna finish this tub up tonight, hopefully, and then I'll kind of clean this up a bit. I'll probably bag up some parts that are filling up and take those to the basement where I'm storing all of this for now. And then I emptied, this is the first tub I emptied, and I decided to, I think these are like bulky parts that don't really fit into any category or such. So I took them out of that tub, put them in this tub, and then I think I had slopes were in that tub. So I moved the slopes into this tub, and then modified plates were up in that drawer, so I moved them to this. And then in this drawer, I think I put bars, which were in a sorter tray down there. So I just keep rearranging things. Right now, I'm going to take this tub. This tub is actually like really cracked on the bottom, so I can't fit Lego in it anymore. I've been using this for like 4 or 5 years now for sorting bulk Lego, but not anymore. Probably going to... I'll take a look at it. I might tape it up and repurpose it into holding the bagged bulk for now. Maybe not. Maybe it just gets thrown away. Or repurposed or something else. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna take all that stuff, put that in that cardboard box, and yep, gonna start sorting the bulk. After sorting some Lego for a bit, I decided I should probably have like a daily quota to fill. So I went ahead and weighed the tubs, and they were about 5 pounds. It was about 2.5 pounds per tub empty. And it was 108 full with the tubs, so about 103 pounds of parts just in those 2. I didn't count this one since I'll try to finish this. It's too late to finish it tonight, but I'll finish it tomorrow, and then after that I'll start working on those. I'm thinking probably about 5 pounds a day, and if I do that, I should be done in, say, 21 days. It should take me to finish it, and if I'm feeling good, I can do a lot more. I can do like 10-15 pounds in a day. I think I did almost half a tub in one day, which is like 25 pounds. So definitely doable, but it is exhausting, and I'm not going to push myself. I've already done great. In the last week, I've emptied 2.5 tubs. So yeah, it's exhausting, and I'd really like this whole setup out of my room so I can actually do stuff in here again. But I will keep this as long as I need to. If I need to continue sorting, I'm not going to rush through it and be like, I'm quitting and put these tubs away. I'm gonna finish it, and I'm gonna get it done. After this, I really don't plan on buying a ton of bulk and like keeping it in tubs to sort in the future. I plan on sorting it right then and there, or I'm just like not gonna buy large lots like this. This is accumulation of several lots I've purchased on like eBay. If it's a minifigure lot and there's some like random pieces and builds, I'll toss them in here. If I sometimes I just buy like pound lots, like 30 pounds lots on Craigslist and stuff. I haven't done that lately, but like 4 years ago I did that a bunch, and I sorted through most of that, but there's still remnants of that in these tubs, and plenty of other eBay listings of pounds of pieces. All of it's long paid off, so just free inventory. I will be sad when I don't have anything, because it's one of those things when I have nothing else, I can just go like sort bulk and always have pieces to upload. But honestly, it's kind of a burden, and I would much rather just be done with that. And as a Bricklink seller, I'd like to stick to like parting out sets, new sets, old sets, just not used sets, and sticking to primarily minifigures and honestly anything besides sorting bulk like this. I wouldn't mind eventually paying a sorter to go through and do stuff like this, but until I can find one, that's not going to happen. And then I've got to figure out like what to pay them, and then teach them how to do the job. It's difficult because like I know what goes where, and I have modifications to each category. For example, Let's see if I can find one. Oh yeah, so we've got these here. This is, I don't know if this is Technic or Wheel, but I've decided, I think I did initially put them in Technic, so there might be some there, but I decided to start putting them in Wheels since they were stuck on the tires, and I didn't really want to pull those out at the time, so I decided that's going to go in there. But like, it's stuff like that. I have to make a little note of that to whoever I have sorting this, and it's just passing a lot of information down that inevitably there will be lots of mistakes made, and I prefer to be accountable for those mistakes. So I don't know, until I can find like a trustworthy sorter and enough supply, a constant supply bulk. That's what the phrase I was looking for. I won't need a sorter. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with like bulk. I'd prefer if my store to like get inventory. I'm really into buying like new inventory right now. Like new minifigure parts are really cheap in larger quantities, and adding those to my store, I've found that much more profitable. It's less time, and those are more desirable items, and they sell quicker. So that's the direction I want to go to my Bricklink store. Well, I still love selling all kinds of other things. That's kind of where I'm going at. I do want to get back into buying some more instruction manual lots, as I haven't gotten many in a while, but I have about 900 different instruction manuals in my store, which is quite high and way higher than like pretty much every other store on Bricklink. So I'm definitely like top 5 or 10% when it comes to instruction manuals. So I want to get back into like buying lots of like vintage manuals, or picking up some newer ones for free at different shops and such. Yeah, I need to figure that out. I need to buy another filing cabinet, because I was showing this one earlier. I've got I1, I2, I3, I4. I stands for instructions, as you probably figured out, and then you've got I1-1, I1-2, all the way to 10. So this is a clever system I designed myself. It's really not that clever, pretty simplistic, but again, same thing, I2-1, I2-2, all the way to I2-10. This one is mainly new manuals from a lot I got on eBay. It's absolute steal for like, I think $500 in a couple different lots. I got all these vintage manuals in new condition, and when I say new, these were like absolutely mint. And these are mainly used manuals. It doesn't really matter what's in what. Whenever I empty a file, it gets pulled out, and I'll put new inventory in it. So some of these really suck going through, just because there's so many like little manuals I shoved in here. But I don't have infinite space. I really need to get another filing cabinet to fill up and look for some more instruction manual deals. So yeah, this is gonna be my last little bit for the night. I'm going to, I think it's only like 9 o'clock right now, but I'm gonna try to finish up some more of this, clean up some random pieces, and yeah, that's probably it. Probably chill last night. Alright, peace, see you in the morning. No new orders in the Bricklink store today, so I am just gonna finish up that tub, and then I'm going to probably figure out like how much 5 pounds actually is, and if I should do more or less, so that way I can get done around 3 weeks. Hopefully a lot sooner than that, but we'll just see. So yeah, that's gonna get on to sorting that. I would like to do a time lapse of that, but honestly, that's too much work, and I just need to sort. So see you next time I record something. Hello everyone, it is August 1st, Friday. I didn't record anything yesterday. I didn't do much else Bricklink related, so I'm on my way to a Dollar General that happens to have the Muppet cmfs still in stock almost 3 years after retiring. So I'm gonna go pick some of those up. It's about a 20-minute drive from here, and it's really nice out. I think the high is like 78 compared to the 90, 95 it's been. So I'm gonna get up there, and I'll probably record something while I'm in the store, and I'll see if they still have any. It was about a week ago I was up there, and I grabbed about 5. I'm gonna go and try to get, yeah, I'll probably clear out the rest of the stock they have, if they have any. Hopefully they do. Alright, see you in the next clip. They've got all of them right back there, so I'll count how many they have. May or may not get all of them, we'll see. Well, I only got about 10 or so. I will be back for more. I didn't think ahead. I didn't bring enough money with me. 10 is good enough for now.
I'm gonna go ahead and open some up here, so I'm gonna try to position my phone to record opening them. May or may not work. I think that works. So I'm just gonna rip them open and dump the parts and stuff in the bag here, just to see what I got. There are a few here I think that are pretty good in value. Hope I get Kermit. Okay, we got I don't remember most of the Muppets' names for the life of me, but it's the scientist guy. I don't think he's that valuable. Hopefully we got with one Kermit. Okay, we got Fozzie. Because I've already got a couple of these in my inventory, so those are 2 new ones I do not have. Someone may have come through here and already pulled out all the Kermits by healing them and stuff. I'm not sure. This is Animal. Okay, I already have that one. Number 4. Okay. We got this guy, Walter, or maybe that's the other guy. I don't remember. But the other guy has the dark brown suit, and I just sold the torso alone for $7, but I only paid $5 for the whole bag. The dark blue one, I don't know. I assume that probably is similar in value. Probably not $7, but maybe like 3 or 4. Suits really sell though. Oh, we got duplicates. The Walter guy again, or whatever his name is. So if we got 6, this is 7. Still no Kermit. Another Fozzie. Okay, that was 6. That was 7. This is 7. This is a dog. This is like Ralph or something. Number 8. The doctor again. Not Beaker, that's the other guy. Third one. The third Walter. That's probably honestly not a bad figure. It would have been nicer if it was the other guy with the dark brown too, but... Well, Kermit, maybe? Kermit, we got Kermit on the last one. Okay, that is awesome. That is really cool. So that means people haven't come here and been, like, feeling out the thing. I think I've gotten every figure from the series, except for Gonzo. I think I've gotten, yeah, every figure except for Gonzo, so that's cool. I'll get these parted out. I might keep some complete figures, but most of them will probably be parted out once I get home. Yeah, not much else I'm planning to do for this video, so I might end it later tonight, or if I continue to tomorrow, I've got to, like, add up all the footage I have and see if I've got enough. Alright, see ya next time I record something.
Okay, I got all the Muppet stuff parted out, and I'm only keeping Kermit complete. He's the only figure that I think is really worth selling complete. So, yeah, I've got him ready to go. I need to bag him up. And then the rest of the parts over here, these are to consolidate with other lots since I already have an animal. And there are a few other pieces from some other figs that I'll be consolidating as well, along with these plates and these little paper things. So that should be about an additional, like, probably like $7, but we'll just say 5. And then up here, see, we have all the pieces. 25 lots, 48 pieces, $102, which is, I spent about $55 on all of this. So there we go. 92 is the correct number with the sale, and then I spent 55, and then I'm adding about, so we'll just say 100 in total. Made about $45 when all of this stuff sells. Yeah, so I did want to show this. I did put these for a higher price at $7.49, because they do sell for, there are very few for sale, and especially in the US, I think there's only like 1 or 2 US sellers right now that are under $10. So I will definitely be with a quantity of 3, no minimum buy, and at $7.49. I think that's a pretty good deal. And I didn't realize, I thought they were plain dark blue legs. I didn't realize they had shoes. So $3.61. That's actually a little bit lower, so those should sell fast. And then I discounted the head a bit for only $1.33, since everyone's going for this stuff. No one really cares for the head. So, all right, get this uploaded. I've got like 9 orders to pack. This all came in since these are orders from the 31st all the way up until today, the 1st. So I'm a little bit behind on packing and shipping, but I'll get these out pretty soon. I decided to go ahead and consolidate all of the black stands. Let me set this right here. From 421, this store was like really full, and I think there were, let's see, 8 maybe. I don't know. I'll just pull them all out. I just updated count, so as long as I pull every single one out, the inventory should be correct on Bricklink. I think that's all of them. Okay, so drawer 1494 there, and this other one, take figures out. 93. I put him in up here, 1-1. And for this guy, I was going to consolidate the parts and stuff, But I went ahead and did toss the other random parts in this tub, which has a bunch of new parts that I need to either list. It was just like a sealed bag I found or something I would dump in there, or it was pieces when I was like parting out sets and I needed to consolidate pieces and didn't want to do it then. I just toss it in that tub and then I'll get it out later and do a mass consolidation. It'll save a lot of time. And then, but for the animal figures that I'm keeping, it's for this tub. I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna show this off in later videos, or later in this video. So this is just kind of a sneak peek. This is a project I'm working on, and yeah, I'll get into it more in the future. But for now, I'm just gonna put him in. I'm just gonna toss him loose in there for now. I need to work on this. So yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight, and I'll get orders packed up in the morning, and that'll be it for the vlog. And I'm being serious this time. That's really it. Probably. Good morning. It is Saturday, August 2nd at about noon. I got all orders packed up right now. These two are from eBay. This is a John Deere part. I think I sold for like 19 free shipping. Still sealed. It's really damaged bag, but everything inside appears to be fine. I did do a listing of these skeleton feet on eBay. I think I listed it. It was a pair of two for $1.49. And they're 20 cents a piece on Bricklink. So about 40 cents on Bricklink or $1.49 on eBay. However, I have to pay fees and stuff, so I think it comes out to like $1.20 for these four, I think is what I'll end up making, which is about double what I would make on Bricklink. Hair piece here for Avatar J. I think I sold this one for $9. I didn't price it. I was the only US seller in used condition, but I didn't price it to sell. I priced it to stay, so that because the price is going up on it, I was hoping it would just stay till the price matched. But hey, if it's sold now, that's also great. Some tiles here, really small order, nothing expensive. 30-cent pair of legs. These are all individual orders, by the way. A Star Wars hair and headset piece, a couple new condition black flags, sword and torso from Nixo Knights, and a old brown 1x8 tile, a couple tan bricks, trans brown slope, and then a couple minifigure parts and stuff, and then card base. And this order had some modified plates, some ninja wraps, skeleton or droid arms, a lot of these studded strings, just some different pieces. I'm actually missing one of these plates. There's supposed to be two in the tub, and there's only one, so I'm gonna have to pull another one out of somewhere. I kind of looked around in the tub I have over there. Nothing that I could see. I do have a couple more bags of larger plates, so I should be able to find one just fine. And in this order, 2 Star Wars instruction manuals, and it looks like a lot of pieces to complete the sets. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's all the orders I have right now. I'll go get these, put in envelopes and ready to ship. I didn't make a video of it earlier, but I did finish the tub a while back. It's over here, all empty. I need to wash it out since it's pretty. You can't really see it right well. It's just random stuff in the bottom. I just need to clean it out. And then this is about what 5 pounds looks like. So this, I think it might be just a little more than 5 pounds, but this is pretty much what I need to do every day to be finished in like 3 weeks. So yeah, I'm thinking about making a video, I don't know, on this channel or a different channel. I might be posting a tutorial on like how to sort bulk Lego and stuff and go into more detail on how I do this. So if I do that, I might link it in the description. So if you're interested in like how to sort bulk and more of a detailed tutorial video, I should hopefully have one of those made. If it's not in the description, I did end up making it, just leave a comment and I'll get you the link to the video. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Definitely much shorter than the last one, and I might start recording the next vlog right after this, so we'll see. Alright, see you in the next one.